Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Paper Mario. Previously, we went down to the Toad Town tunnels and explored more of the sewers, eventually encountering the Electro Blooper, another blooper that resided underneath the town of Toads. Well, Toad Town to be precise. You get the idea. And we also did a lot of other side stuff before that, or after that as well, I should say, including finding some shortcuts that takes us to various places that we've been to before in our adventure, Koopa Village included. Today, we are back at Koopa Village, and you know what that means. We gotta do more favors for the old Koot of this entire place. Oh, what lucky came out mixed up, yeah, man. I know, another favor. Kind of you. Your direction's so bad after all. What are you gonna do this time? The other day, I went shopping at Koopa's shop in the village. But on the way home, I must have dropped my wallet on the road. Look for it, would you? My memory's kinda sketchy, but I think I remember talking to the guy who listens to the radio in front of his house. I'm sure my wallet was with me then, but after I got home, I realized it was gone. I'm hyperventilating. I must find that wallet. Promise me you'll help? Yep, we gotta do something as simple as find the old Koot's wallet. Well, fortunately, I do know specifically where it is. It should be in front of the light blue house over here. This is the home he was talking about. Have we checked any of the bushes? The first one we came across, too. I was not counting to be that lucky. We found an empty wallet that Koopa Koot dropped. So at least this one wasn't that painful to go through. At least we didn't have to leave the entire village to do that. No, that comes later. In fact, that might actually be the next request, come to think of it. That we do for Koopa Koot. There you go. Take your damn wallet. Oh, thanks, David. You saved me again, Mario. You seem to have a nose for finding things. Take this as thanks. And our reward is another coin. It was probably the coin he took out of his wallet to give to us, knowing him. And as per usual, he does have more than one favor for us to do. This time around, if you find the time, I really do have a craving for a tasty tonic. Most shops sell it. It's my all-time favorite drink. It really clears out the old beak, yes indeed. Fetch me a cold one, would you? I'm parched over here. I have your word, young fella? I don't think I have one in reserve right now at the item shop. If not, then I'll have to go to the outpost to go buy one, because I'm pretty sure that Dry Outpost does have a tasty tonic in stock. Since we do have to encounter enemies that do poisons over there, it would make sense that the outpost would have something of that nature to counteract the poison enemies. So we head to claim. I also stored a lot of my items from last time too, such as the bunch of hot shoots that I got for the Toad Town Tunnels visit. The Snowman Doll, the Repel Gel, the Shooting Star, and one other item I had on hand as well. I think it was the Thunder Rage, I believe? Or maybe it was the Tasty Tonic that I did store away because I didn't think I needed for way later on. But I did store those weapons because, well, not weapons, items, because we don't really need them right now since we're in between chapters. Nothing of total danger is going to be lying in our wake currently. And thankfully I did have a Tasty Tonic in reserve for an occasion such as this. Or when we have to go up against poison enemies for like in the future. So here you go. Just take my tonic. Unlike with the last thing I had to give up, which was the Koopa Tea, I don't mind parting with this. Paradas, you're like a sidekick, Mario. This is exactly what I wanted. As a gesture of my gratitude and generosity, take this. Oh yeah, the beast of a light. Just give it to me. Another coin. Not surprised anymore. I'm just really disappointed that that's the common reward I have to get from you. And our third favor of the day I've heard through the grapevine that there's a beautiful fortune teller living on Shooting Star Summit. This is the favor I was thinking of when I said we had to leave Koopa Village for something else. So if you would, I want you to hike up there and ask her for an autograph. I'm too shy. Or too old, that's what you mean. Run along for me now. I can barely wait. You promise to hurry? Thankfully for us, we did get those shortcuts I mentioned before. So we can just take that to head on back to Toad Town and Lickety Split. And then we'll go from there to head to Shooting Star Summit. Besides, I had to go deliver that letter to Musty, who's residing near where the castle used to be, so it's not gonna be that far of a hike for us to get there. Really killing two birds with one stone on this next visit. We'll spin our way over here and find the toad that was near the castle grounds. Well, I guess the ex-castle grounds we can call it for now. To think when the castle was here, it was always bustling. Now no one walks here. Can't believe it, but I actually miss the crowds. You must tea, correct? The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Ours from Mr. Koopa, that old codger. We think alike, he and I. It's been ages since I last saw him. Too long indeed. This reminds me, I was just thinking about sending a letter to one of my other friends. Your timing is perfect. This letter is to my friend. His name is Coover, and he lives in Koopa Village, where we're just at. I'd like you to deliver this to him. I bet he's near the entrance to the village. He usually hangs out in front of the Toad House that's right on the edge of town. Don't make a rush, but it would be nice if you got it soon. Even with the shortcut unlocked, this just means a lot of back and forth for us to do, which I don't like. Coover is the Koopa that would greet you whenever you do arrive at the regular entrance of Koopa Village. We'll be heading back there a little later. After all, we have to go return that autograph we will acquire from Merly, or I should say Merlovely. It was one of the two. I totally forgot which one it was. I think it was Merlovely because we're actually our summit, and Merly's in a Dry Outpost. Besides, we have stops to do here in the summit anyways, since we could go to this chest. This was the chest I was talking about before when we did find that with Peach back in her castle. The other one resides in Merlovely's place. So that way we can get the Power Rush badge, as well as Deep Focus. And not only that, we did come across a number of I was gonna say Star Spirits. No, I wish we had a lot of Star Spirits by now. If that was the case, then this game would be very short, and RPGs for the most part are known for being short. What I'll say is we got a lot of star pieces since we last came to the summit, so we'll visit Merlo and see what we can buy from him this time around. Now what to collect? There's Pretty Lucky, there's Payoff. Feeling Fine is actually going to be helpful for a future place we'll have to go to. Zap Tap, oh that's one of the more broken ones for sure. In battle makes most enemies who touch Mario take damage. That can break a lot of the tougher fights. So if you want to have an easier time with the more dangerous battles, Zap Tap is definitely your friend. You can actually buy almost everything except for these three. That's just shows how much we've collected since our last visit here. The more damage Mario takes, the more coins he receives for Payoff. Pretty Lucky makes enemies fail to attack Mario every once in a while. Feeling Fine helps with poison and dizziness attacks. I think I'll buy that one right away just as insurance for later on. It's not going to be immediately useful, but trust me, the day will come when we have to use that. When we do, I'll be very, very grateful that I did procure this a long time ago. It's also a Happy Heart. Restores HP automatically during battle at a slow rate, as well as Happy Flower does the same thing for FP. Zap Tap. I honestly want to use this one, but for the sake of fairness, I won't rely on Zap Tap too much, but like I said, it's a very useful power-up. That, however, Peekaboo might be one that I can use since I don't plan to all the enemies in this game. I mean, I already have it, so it will be advantageous for us to get. It's really a toss-up between these two. I'll go for Peekaboo. We'll buy Zap Tap later on once we get enough star pieces for that. But I cannot stress enough how useful Zap Tap is. You will be surprised if you never played this game before, just how much it will break a lot of future fights. Very useful against close quarter enemies who tend to attack Mario directly. Now that we're here, we can now talk to Lovely. Ah, my. Hello there, Mario. This spot's a little tight for fortune telling. If you want your fortune read, talk to me over the counter. Excuse me? You want my autograph? My mercy! Are you sure it's mine you want? You really do? Well, this is a first. What shall I do? Ah, of course. I don't mean to be a stick in the mud, but I'll give you the autograph on one condition. There's always a catch in this kind of stuff. A small favor. Don't talk to me about favors, please. I'm already running one as it is. I want you to visit my twin sister and fetch a crystal ball from her. She lives in a back alley in Dry Outpost. Her name is Merly. I think you know where this is going. Well, thankfully for Lovely, I do like her a lot more than the other Koot that we're running a favor for. So essentially, we're doing a lot of fetch questing right now. I'm so thankful we got those shortcuts open recently, because otherwise I would be pulling my hairs out at the thought of having to travel all the way back to Koopa Village and to the outpost respectively on the regular roads. It would just be so ridiculous in how much time I have to spend just to get back to those places the long way around. That doesn't mean that going backtracking like this, even with the shortcuts, is gonna be easy. It's still pretty time consuming. So head to the back alley and visit the twin sister, Lovely Burly. My old sister? Lovely? What's she want? Oh, I see. Is that so? I bet I know. Oh ho ho. Okay. Please give this to Lovely with love from her sis Merly. The crystal ball, a gorgeous ball, give it to Lovely. You! You again. Chuck freaking Quizbo. I don't know what to think about me having this newfound resentment towards Chuck ever since I had to do a lot of those long catching up segments. And I didn't get to see him all the while. I guess it's gonna be the right thing for me from here on out. Me just having this huge resentment towards Chuck Quizbo. As payback for like all the times he didn't show up when I wanted to get star piece from him in terms of like catching up on his little quiz escapades. Alright, so the reason why I'm still at the outpost is that I kinda jumped the gun a little bit. Some time ago, we did speak to a composer back in Toad Town in Club 64 for him to get some music to go along with his lyrics. And we did come across this guy the last time we were at the outpost. A composer, yes, that's me. I write songs as you can see. Wind in the desert, some old rock. That's really weird. Really weirdly worded. That's what I'm trying to say. Wind in the desert, some old rock. Free mind sister, that doesn't rhyme at all. Singing Blister, la dee da dee. I'm terrific at writing music, but I think perhaps I'm not so good at writing lyrics. Well, luckily for you, I do have this thing with me. What's this then? Well, fantastic! These are incredible lyrics. The wording is simple, yet whoever wrote them packed them with powerful feeling. It's been a long time since I was moved by something so deeply. They moved me so much I just thought of beautiful music to accompany them. Wait just a second. Whew, I've written the perfect music for these lyrics. I caution you, though, that this music can be sung only by an expert. I know of no one up to the task. Here, take my masterpiece. So now we have the melody. Give it to the master poet back in Toad Town. So that wasn't the only thing we came to get was the crystal ball. We got to get that too. I could have got that sooner, but I didn't want to take the long way back to the outpost via the train. And now I'll be on my way back to the summit. Alright, my lovely. Got your crystal ball back, as promised. Yes, I know about the fortune telling thing, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to give this back to you. Even though you already have a fine prism over there, I guess it's not powerful enough for her. Oh, mercy. Thank you. I'll cherish this. And for you, here's my autograph as promised. It'll be valuable someday. Tell that to the guy I had to give this to. And that's all we'll have for Belovely. Apart from a fortune telling thing, that's like the only other useful thing that she'll have for us. But I guess I shouldn't be too mad because any reason to go back to Shooting Star Summit is fine by me. After all, I cannot sing enough praises about just how gorgeous it is. Figured as long as I'm here, I might as well get the melody back to the composer. Oh, say it so. That's music, no? Why, yes it is. How did you know? Oh, yes, yes, yes. It's the best. With this music we rejoice, for it will give Pop Diva voice. Now, Chanterelle? I guess that's how it's pronounced. Chanterelle, please do tell. Will you sing this new song? Come now, we can't wait long. Oh, it's perfect. So beautiful. But, what if I can't sing it? Hey, hey, it'll be okay. You can do it. Nothing to it. Be courageous. Sing it loud. Warble on, sweet and proud. Yes, I will try to sing. Okay. Bravo, hear, hear. This sweet song has brought me tears. To Mario, a greatest thanks. Because of you, Pop Diva cranks. I can sing La Dee. I'm overjoyed. Thank you. You saved me, Mario. I wish I could do more, but here's a small gift. Please treasure it. And now we have the Attack Effects D badge. That's pretty appropriate after finishing up this little side quest. Let's find out what that produces in terms of noise. And the answer is... I think it's a jingle. Yep, sounds like a jingle bell. I didn't know Christmas was coming this early, but it's only like May when I'm recording this. So it's very far off from Christmas actually being a thing right now. We're even making jokes about it. I will say this though, it was a pretty nice scene to see Pop Diva actually get her voice back, so we did do a good deed today. And speaking of good deeds, here's your second autograph of the entire adventure. Jumpin' Jungle Fuzzies! You're peerless, Mario! My word! Good gracious! Oh my! What beautiful handwriting! Be still, my heart! That is, this will be the heart of my collection! You're a stand-up guy for doing it all Koopa so many favors! This time I'll give you this special gift as thanks. Don't tell anybody though, I've got a reputation to keep. What kind of reputation is that? The one for being so snooty about handing out so many favors? At least give me 3 star pieces, so I will let you off this time. Smart, isn't it? Yep, that's the last fear we have for now. Good. I actually feared there'd be a lot more to that than just what we got. Thankfully, it's not the case. We got off a little easy this time, but that doesn't mean I'm looking forward to the next visit we have to go with the Coot. And as long as we're at Koopa Village, let's visit this guy. Thanks, Mark. Going swimmingly, I hope. You're Koopa, right? Name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. We know this song and dance already, Parakarry. You did it like once today. And once is pretty much all I got time for. Time as in patience. Now the letter duly delivered, postman's job's over done. Hey, thanks. You came at a good time. I was just about to send off a letter myself. Man, Parakarry must be like fuming inside right now hearing all of this chain mail he has to do. Would you look at this? The letter from Musty. The two of us are always thinking along the same lines. He's one of my fishing pals. I'll tell you, if you don't fish, you should. What a hobby. And to think, I was just about to send letters to all my fishy buddies about a trip. Once we have a good place set up, I'll write a letter back to Musty. So, could you send this along for me? Thanks so much. It's to a friend of mine who's always fishing at the Toad Town port. He's easy to find. Thanks again. And now we have to deliver one to fish mail at the port where we were just at because of that whole Pop Diva scenario. Bad. I hope Parakarry gets paid like top coin for all this mail he has to sort out slash deliver. I'm pretty sure his poor weights can only take so much flying before he needs a break. If we recall, this guy is Fishmail, who is at the port. Stay still, cause you had on the hook with ye. 'Twill hurt only a minute, ye blasted little wriggler. Cut it out now you're here, I ain't gonna be bait. Leave off, come on now. Addressed to a person fishing at the ports. Ah, this must be you. The name's Parakarry, I deliver letters. I believe I work for you. It's so sick of this song and dance already, so many letters. The letter duly delivered, just best job never done. Yeah, you get the idea. What's this then? Shiver me timbers. Word from Koopa. Musty said you wrote a letter too. Everyone's got the fishing bug. Time for a fishing trip. You should come along, Mario. Yar, that reminds me. I got a favor to ask, as per usual. Can you deliver this to him? Him? Why, the Koopa Troopa who asked you to bring this letter. Koopa's the name. Yar, and take good care for the love of fishes. And now it's back to Koopa Village to go address Koopa again. You are one popular Koopa, you know that? 2 letters for you. I would not expect to get that going to a generic looking Koopa. Mr. Koopa, Parakarry here. I have a letter for you. Hang on a moment. This guy must feel really special despite being like a generic Koopa like I said. The job never done. Oh, thanks. Cool. It's from my pal. This must be the answer to my last letter. Thanks for the speedy delivery. Now I can send letters to the whole gang. It'll be great meeting up with all the guys and fishing up a storm. I've already written one. Here, can you take it? It's to Mr. E, who lives in the desert. He's most likely will be hanging out in front of the Toad House. He wears a blue turban. You'll probably notice him right off the bat. Thanks for everything. Thankfully, we're near the shortcut to the outpost anyway, so we don't have that much far to travel this time around. Man, Speedy Spin though, cannot sing enough praises for something like this. Imagine having to go like regular spin speed with our normal spin when we had to do all this trekking around. It would just take forever. So we're looking for a guy with a blue turban. Probably won't be out in the open. Maybe if we head over here. Here he is. Really was easy to spot. You're Mr. E, correct? The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. Here's a one for you. Get the idea ready. Letter delivered. Job done. Gee, thanks. Oh, looks like an order from Koopa Village. My job is delivering things from Dry Outpost. This guy's a great customer. He's always ordering stuff. Hey, by the way, would you do me a favor and deliver this letter the next time you're in Toad Town? It's to Miss T. She lives there. She's one of 3 amazingly beautiful sisters. She's totally chatting with her sisters in front of the dojo. Thanks a lot. Funny that, if I'm correct, those sisters should happen to be right here. But which one though? They all look the same. I guess we'll have to go one at a time and go for process of elimination. Yeah, we know. We get this whole song of dance. We've already talked to you guys before. Wait a second. I think it was actually say something different. Goods. Let me go through that again. Just the castle. Team all here for mystery and excitement adventure. Drawing up. Nah, I think this was the same thing I was thinking of last time. They said so much stuff that I thought I was missing out some new dialogue this time. Come on, it has to be at least one of you. It's a shame that Parakarry, or not Parakarry, Gubario can't tell the difference between all these gals. At least I hope it's the pack I am thinking of. Or maybe not. Huh. I thought that because there were 3 of them that they would be the target that I had to go after. Maybe it is back at Toton after all. Ah, these were part of the 3 I was thinking of some time ago. I wonder if... let me get Gubario out for a second. She's the youngest of the 3 Toe Sisters. Apparently they call themselves the 3 Beautiful Sisters. She says she's cute. I definitely think she's the cutest of the 3. She's the oldest of the 3 sisters. I personally don't think they're that attractive, but I guess for toes they are. Good with the toes think about beauty in different ways, I guess. What do you think, Mario? She's the second oldest of the 3 Toe Sisters. She obviously works pretty hard with makeup to look gorgeous. I guess kinda cute. What do you think, Mario? Well, if you ask me, I think you're right, Mario. Purple seems to be the cutest out of the 3, but I think that's because the color just complements her more than the other 2. And I was thinking that these were actually the Traveling Sisters 3 that I mistaken that other trio for not too long ago. Turns out that the Traveling Sisters are down to your door. These are the 3 beautiful sisters. But now the question is, which one was Miss T again? I think Miss T was the orange one. Wait, no, I don't want to speak to you yet. I don't care. I forgot I need to get Parakarry out. Hey, don't you think there have been fewer stars in the sky lately? You know, with so few stars, everybody's wishes aren't going to come true. Yeah, totally. You think that Bowser found a way to steal our stars? Oh no, I hope not. I have so many wishes. Mostly I want some cool boots. Please give me cool boots. Please give me cool boots. Please give me cool boots. So let's got the priorities straight. I won't wish for anything else. Tee. You are Miss T, correct? You say that while you fly right in her face. You probably got your butt in her face, Parakarry. Social distancing, that's all I'm saying. Give the gal some personal space. I mean, I know you have a job to do it all, but I think you're getting a little too fed up with this, and it's clearly showing. You flew right back in her face, too. Okay, I think Parakarry is getting fed up with this. Again, I share the sentiment, but, dude, there's a time and place to be professional, and this is it. Who is this from? I don't think I recognize the return address. Oh well, I'm always getting love letters from strangers. I'm super popular. But enough about me. It's so lucky you just came down, Mr. Postman. Will you do me a favor and get your butt out of my face, please? I can smell what you had for lunch and dinner last night. No, I just want you to deliver this letter to the shop owner, Dry Outpost. I ordered lots of things from the desert. They have so much good stuff. It's not easy to stay this beautiful. It takes work. Will you please deliver this? Thanks. And make sure that you get me some deodorant too, cause geez, your BO's really stinking me up. I'm pretty sure that's what she was thinking. She had to be, given how obsessive those toads are with their looks. Alright, so we have to go back to the outpost to deliver another letter. So Misty was the orange one. The other two actually have names. The green one is known as Christy, and the purple one is named Felicia T, or Felicity. It's spelled like this. I'm not sure how you really say it, but that's how her name is spelled. And we did see that Koopa didn't really get their names when we titled them too. So I'm not sure why that he didn't give us the names, even though they do have names. It's just really weird like that. Anyways, we're back at the outpost. We have to give this one out to the owner by request of Misty. Just ignore his request to do anything in the shop instructions. You'll do the shop. You have one for him. Let's just deliver it. We get it already, Parakarry. At least we be professional this time around. Letter delivered, job done. Oh, thanks. Yes, this is an order sheet for one of my regulars. Good deal. She's one of my best customers. She orders things all the time. If health and beauty are what you're after, you can't bet desert. You can't beat desert lemons and limes. Jeez, I thought it said limes and lemons for some reason. You can find them in the oasis. Oh, if you make a juice with those things. Mm-mm. Oh, hang on, almost forgot. Can you do me a favor? Of course. Deliver this letter to a boo called Frankie. Frankie lives in a mansion way out on the far edge of Forever Forest. It may be tough to find him. Thanks. And thus ends this massive chain of letters for now. Because our next one takes us to the next destination where we have to go to retrieve our third star spirit. So I'm pretty sure this was the lengthy chain of letters I was thinking of some time back when we did first open up this request, or side quest I should say. I did remember there was at least one huge letter chain that we had to go through that would take up such a huge part of the story and our time in this game to do, and I'm pretty sure we're in the middle of it right now. So we just did a whole lot of letter delivered, probably to make up for all the times that Parakarry had to make up in terms of like delivering stuff since he lost all that stuff to begin with. I think you get what I mean. I'm just a little exhausted mentally about all that letter delivery we had to do. I'm pretty sure Parakarry, given what he did to Misty, might be a little fed of himself. Thankfully, we can break on that for now, and that's pretty much all the side stuff I wanted to do. So I think that means that next time, we'll finally be setting course for Forever Forest, and finally continue on the next leg of our adventure. Until we meet again, farewell for now.